Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new series. We are finally doing a death walkthrough of Wizard101. I am so excited for this. This is my character. His name is Liam Darkheart, and I'm really excited. I've wanted to do this for a little while now, but I've had to do a lot of prep for this series. I've had a lot to set up. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure the game has gone through a lot of updates since I've played it last. So I'm gonna be going through a new experience with you guys, even though I basically know this game inside and out. This is one of my favorite games. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Merle Ambrose and see what has changed.
Welcome to Ravenwood Academy, young wizard. And normally, this is where you'd be enrolled and sent to your classes. But times are not normal. There's some kind of supernatural incursion in Unicorn Way that must be dealt with immediately. I wonder. You've demonstrated such potential, I think practical experience will serve you better than lectures. Care to put your talents to the test? Splendid! Time is of the essence, so I'll teleport you there directly. Seek out Private Connolly, the Wizard City Guard in charge of that area.
So we get teleported there now. That's different. I usually go to the gate.
Welcome to Unicorn Way. There are creatures here who will attack you if you get too close to them, so stick to the task at hand.
Whoa, young student. The street's very dangerous right now. Is there something I can help you with?
Wizard, do you see the symbol above Private Connolly's head? That means he has something important to tell you. Go speak with him.
Okay, so there's a lot that's new already. First of all, we got teleported here. Usually you get to walk all the way to the gate and, like, give the guy a pass. Also, this is a lot more of an eerie vibe. I guess it shows kind of more of, like, how much the undead have taken over. And it definitely seems kind of more like they're helping new players with how they, like, have the tutorials. So I guess let's go ahead and talk to Private Connolly.
What's that? You say the headmaster sent you to help us? Well then, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for. This used to be a pleasant street, but we've been invaded by hordes of strange creatures. The guards and I have been doing our best to push the creatures back, but we're no match for their dark magic, especially the undead. Maybe your fancy wizard magic will do the trick. Go battle a few of those lost souls, then report back to me. Good luck.
To battle the monsters, run up to them on the street. When you get close enough to them, they will summon a combat sigil, and you will be pulled into combat. If you want to avoid battle, you can keep safe by staying on the sidewalk.
If you can drive away some of these lost souls, we'll be in your debt.
Alright, so it looks like the same quest. I remember it used to have 3, like you had to fight 3 of them. Oh, and it looks like this area is no longer in use for battle. Okay, well, I guess let's just go into quick fight. And, oh. Looks like we get a new wand. This is pretty new, but let's just use the Dark Pixie. That's what it was, right? Or Dark Sprite, something like that. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look at that wand after this battle, because that definitely looked a lot different. Usually you have like a different wand with a 0 pip spell. So hold on. Backpack, wands. Ooh. So it says Wand of the 7 Schools. And it gives you 5% more accuracy, along with a ton of spells from the other schools. And then it looks like a healing spell. Heartbeat. 250, almost 250 health for one pip. That honestly sounds amazing. I might have to try that. Yeah, let's you know what, let's try Storm or Thunder Snake. That sounds like fun. Never mind. It fizzled. But yeah, a lot of prep has gone into the making of this series. Oh, now that I'm down a couple hearts, or down some health, I can't speak apparently. Whoa, that's actually really cool. Alright. But yeah, a lot of prep has gone into the making of this series. If you guys don't know what I mean by that, I mean, I've been trying so hard to make a good pet for this series, because I usually want to start off with a good pet.
Beaten by a mere student, wizard. Come, souls, let's get lost somewhere safer. While your character is transparent, you are safe from combat, but it only lasts for a short time. Get to the sidewalk before it wears off.
I already know that part. But yeah, I've been trying to make a good pet because I usually like to start off with a good pet. But it's just really hard to make a good pet, at least for me. I don't really know exactly how to train up a pet very well. And also, like, getting all of the good snacks. I'm not really a very good level on my max level. I'm only like level 115, and I haven't done a lot of gardening or anything, so I just tried buying mega pet snacks, and that doesn't really help that much. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Private Conley.
That's turned the tide. We'll follow your lead and start pushing these ghostly things back. But I'm worried we won't be able to drive the phantoms away for good without knowing why they're attacking us. We've got to find out what's behind this. Another intrepid student, Sarin Nightchan, also came to help. Maybe he's learned something useful.
Alright, let's go ahead and see what Sarin is talking
hey there,
about.
I'm Sarin. You're new here, aren't you? Well, I for one am very glad you're here. I couldn't help but notice how you took down those lost souls. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by your spell-slinging skills. When I heard there was trouble on Unicorn Way, I rushed right over. But then I saw what's out there. Skeletal pirates. Skeletons I can handle, but skeletal pirates? Pah! Yar! No thank you! Pirates give me the heebie-jeebies.
Excuse me, did I hear you two talking about skeletal pirates? If you're going to face them, please come talk to me first.
It would be good to know exactly what we're up against. Do you think you could battle a few skeletal pirates to see how tough they are? Great! I'll mark their location on your map. Thank you so much for doing this. Good luck!
Ooh, press M to act because you'll be in
Alright,
if you need to
this
boost.
part. And then it says talk to her first because she has a side quest.
I'm glad I overheard you two wizards talk about those pesky. If something isn't done, we could...
Olivia,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
quests
skip the
marked with
dialogue.
stars are part of the main
Yeah, that's
story.
a
Side quests are
little
optional,
side
but
quest
allow you
for
to gain
a
additional
ring.
rewards. Good hunting.
It's pretty worth it because you're gonna be fighting a couple skeletal pirates, so why not just get the extra XP and piece of gear. But yeah, back to what I was saying about making a pet. It's really difficult to get the pet that you want. I was trying to go for mostly damage, but it was really hard to actually get that. And the pet that I'm settling on for now, I don't remember if it had any damage, but it has like critical, it may cast unicorn, which for death, I don't really think health is going to be an issue because we have a lot of spells that when it attacks an enemy, it just gives you health back. So that part I'm not really happy about. But another thing that the pet has is it has a what's it called? Gargantuan or I think that's what the spell is called. It's like one of those buff spells that you put onto your spell to do more damage. So that could be really useful early on. But also it could be a little bit more cheaty. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I should use that spell to buff my spells, or would that just be kind of too cheaty at the beginning? If you guys don't want me to use that, then I'll just discard it from my deck whenever I use it. But yeah, I'm also going to be, like, in between episodes, I will be training up more death pets and trying to get a better one, because I was mostly trying to get a pet that just deals a ton of damage, because I feel like a good death pet would be one that really does a lot of damage. So, that's what I was thinking.
Parley, parley! Ye got guts, little wizard. More than us, to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
Alright, and it looks like we collected both. So we can head back and talk to them both. I think we'll talk to Olivia first, because that'll probably level us up. What level are we? We're level 2. Okay, so quick level 3, that'll be nice.
Oh, bless you, child. I don't have much to offer in thanks. But please, take this magic ring. Maybe it'll help you in your adventures.
To put on.
Alright, and yep, we leveled up. And yeah, we got a small ring. It gives us 10 plus health. It's not a lot, but it's useful.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go? What did you learn? The pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness? See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague. What is clear is that some evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it. There is a powerful, ancient being who may be able to help us understand the dark forces we're facing, the wise seraph, Lady Ariel. Not only does Lady Ariel possess strong magic, she's also the warden of the ferries, and they keep her well informed. Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
Alright. Ooh, and it looks like we got a hat. So I'm just leaving a mark right here because I don't like having to walk, like, everywhere. Ooh, it's a hood. I'll take a hood. But yeah, it takes a little while to walk all the way down to the end of the street, so I'd rather be able to teleport whenever I can. I remember when I first started playing Wizard101, I remember thinking this was way longer of a street. Don't get me wrong, it is pretty long. If we look at the map, yeah. Sarin is right here. We're going all the way up here. But I thought it was way longer as a kid, especially without a mount, because you don't get a mount this early. You just have to walk everywhere. That's another thing, is I was trying to look for a good mount, which I couldn't really find one, but, you know, we'll find one eventually.
Halt! What purpose brings you into our hedge maze? Forgive me, young wizard. These dark times make me leery of new faces, but now I see the light within you. We've much to discuss.
Alright. Lady Oriel, you've not changed that much.
The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have also corrupted my precious fairies. Please, you must help them. Vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this atrocity. It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately. Good luck, young wizard. May the light guide you.
Oh, and we already leveled up. So this quest is a little bit different. I remember having to fight the fairies first, and then we would have a separate quest to go unlock these bone cages. So I guess we'll just go ahead and open these first two, and then fight a couple of you first. I also remember there used to be like a boss monster of these fairies around here. There used to be like that one fairy that was like the fairy queen. It didn't have anything special. It was just a different mob. Like, had a different name and it had a little bit more health, but other than that, it was just basically the same fairy. Do they still have that? It doesn't look like it. But let's go ahead and collect these. Ooh, and there's a chest over here too. I remember I used to grab all the chests, even though they weren't that good, but I still got them. They get better within like larger worlds, but they're still not that great. They don't give a ton of gold. Bloodbat. Haven't seen that spell in a while. I haven't actually made a new character in a while. I recently deleted a couple of my characters because I realized that I didn't really do the best work with like getting them the best gear. And also I just felt like it was taking up a lot of space. A lot of people probably would have made fun of me for not just like getting the gear that I need, but I feel like it was a lot harder to farm for the right gear with the crappy gear that I had, because I didn't have a lot of resistance, I didn't have a lot of damage. It was kind of like the gear that you get from like packs.
Oh, I
the really
feel
bad
the darkness
packs.
down in my bones. But now that terrible cloud has been lifted. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Alright then. But yeah, I remember using all of these different packs. Remember the old packs that you get from like GameStop and stuff that had really bad gear? Yeah, that's the type of gear that I was using, so it wasn't really that good.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
Alright. Don't think I need to sit around and watch that.
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we must root out who is behind this attack. Please, let me examine the fairy dust. Is that? But how? The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be Rattle in the darkness? Rattle Bones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location. Oh, so much darkness. No, my vision is obscured. All I see is a tower ringed in bones. Sarin Nightchant knows Unicorn Way. Perhaps he can help. You must hurry. Here, take this broom. It will allow you to travel to Sarin much faster. Now fly, and may the light guide you.
You've received a temporary mount that will expire after 1 day. To equip a mount.
Alright, so we get a mount right away. That's pretty cool. We got some boots. Oh, wrong button. So it's a 24-hour, 20% broom. It's not that much faster, but I left a port at Sarin anyway, so let's just use that. Right, what's going on?
Hello! You were gone for so long, I was beginning to worry you'd run off and joined a skeletal pirate crew. What did Lady Oriel have to say? Oriel thinks an underworld tyrant named Rattle Bones is behind all this? Wicked. Let me think. He's in a tower, ringed in bones. Well, the skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the old archives. Try looking there. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Alright, I'll go ahead and leave a mark here as well. Yeah, looks like we're just on the same quest as the normal main quest. It is updated, but it doesn't seem like anything has majorly changed. It just seems like dialogue and stuff has changed. Other than that, not much. Also the graphics, but the graphics, that was changed a while ago. So yeah, what's going on here?
Good work, my thrall. This could be the Toebanister Seeks. Now what's this? A wizard? Excellent. I could use a combat break. Let's play.
Alright, let's go ahead and fight him. And this is going to be our first technical boss fight. Not really. He's just more of a boss monster, but not like an actual boss. So let's go ahead and take out the fairy first. I feel like the minions are always going to be a lot more painful than the boss. Also, one thing I'm really excited for is, I don't know what level I should do it at, but I'm really excited to start opening some of those lore packs and try to get the Deer Knight spell. Because I've never actually had that one, and I feel like it's a really good spell. And I personally don't really want to keep on crafting it, or I don't want to craft it. I'm not really good at crafting either. I feel like that's one thing that I need to work on. There's a lot of things that I need to work on in this game. I don't know how to craft. I don't know how to garden. I don't really know how to like hatch pets or like train change. Yeah, I can't speak. Train pets. That's what I was trying to say. I need a drink of my coffee. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Alright, let's use Firecat. That should finish him off. Unless I fizzle, of course. You know what it feels like when they fizzle? Whenever you fizzle, it feels like... It just feels like the game is just saying, screw you. Like, no, you do not get to cast your spells today. And this should be the final blow. Yep, 65, he had 40 health.
The day is yours, young one. But the Dark Master's plan is already in motion. You haven't heard the last rattle in the darkness.
In his haste to leave, Rattle Bones dropped the tome he was holding. It could be important. Perhaps Sarin will know what should be done with it.
Alright. Gonna go talk to Sarin.
As you walk back onto Unicorn Way, you can't help but notice that the dark magic that was previously choking the street seems to have abated.
Yeah, it's actually back to normal. This is what I remember, at least. Yeah, and look at that. All of the, like, barriers and stuff are gone. Even the little plants. That's cool.
You did it, didn't you? You beat Rattle Bones!
Yeah, I
The
did.
darkness plaguing Unicorn Way is lifting! Look! With Rattle Bones defeated, the gods should be able to drive away the rest of the undead horde. Ooh, that tome looks important. You should take it to the library in the Commons. Harold Argleston will know what to do with it.
Alright, and it looks like we got some new boots. It kind of... hold on. These boots kind of look like they do damage, but at the same time it doesn't... oh, it does do damage. But like, what's the difference? Because I've seen that where it's like a open hand, and then I've seen one where it's a fist. So like, what's the difference between that? And then Private Conley has side quests, but I don't think I'm gonna do those because I don't think they're really necessary, and I don't think they give much of anything. It's more for just a little bit more XP, but I personally don't think I'll really need the XP. Right, let's go ahead and head over to the library. I'm kind of low on health, but that's fine. And the library is the same. I haven't actually been in the library for a while.
Well, hello there. I don't think I've seen you in the library before. I'm Harold Argleston, Master Librarian Extraordinaire. You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Malistaire? I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once. But before you go, allow me to reward you for your heroics. Please accept this treasure card on behalf of the denizens of Wizard City.
Treasure cards are special. What? Press P
Yeah,
to...
I know what treasure cards are. Looks like we got Sprite. Alright. Little quick healing spell. I like the Sprite spell, but it's not really the best. I trained a fire pet for my fire wizard, and it got Maycast Sprite, which at first I was really excited about because I finally had a healing spell on a pet. But then I realized it's not like Maycast Fairy, which I feel like that would be way better.
Oh, good, you're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld? Oh, my. Rattle Bones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could... oh, Malistaire. Of course. But why? Rattle Bones was searching the Unicorn Way archive for this tome? Well, let me see what it is. On the trail of the Order of the Fang. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this. While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment. If you are to truly master your magical talents, we must induct you officially into our academy. I'll send you now to Mr. Lincoln, our registrar in Ravenwood. He will introduce you to our professors and help you begin your studies.
From time to time, you'll see icons appear on the right side of your screen. These are tooltips. Click on a tooltip to open it. Many...
yeah, I know what these are. So it looks like we got Death Trap. And that'll help out a lot with damage. But yeah, the Order of the Fang, it's cool that they actually mentioned it this early. Usually we don't hear about that until like, I think it's the end of this world or right at the beginning of Krakatopia. But yeah, that's a really big part of the game, so it's cool that they mentioned it so early.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way. I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here. Are you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good, that takes care of that. To complete your enrollment, come meet your professors.
Welcome! I am the professor of the Ice School, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, withstanding all attacks.
While in the Storm School, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them.
We pyromancers of the Fire School prefer to carefully fan the flames. Utilizing damage over time spells, we slow burn our enemies to cinders.
Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Theurgis of the Life School seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
Sorcerers also seek harmony, symmetry in all things. Balance is a unique magic from Crocotopia, which supports and enhances the other schools.
Fireballs and flowers. Freshman magic, that. All wizards summon monsters to fight for us, but only the best conjurers dare study the ways of myth.
And I'm Malone, not, exactly a professor. We haven't had a real deaf professor since the last one turned evil and destroyed the school, so, But I can get you started at being a necromancer. Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them and healing ourselves at the same time.
Is his wand different? I don't remember him having that wand. It looks kind of like the fire staff.
As the official interim teacher of death magic, I can get you started as a necromancer. Let's just get out of the way.
Alright, and it looks like we're teleporting right over to him.
Welcome to the crater where the deaf school used to be. Until Headmaster Ambrose finds a replacement for Malistaire, you can come to me to train. I can even teach you advanced death spells when you reach the right level of experience. Probably. I'll let you know when that is. For now, I've got one spell for you. Ghoul. Train it, then head back to Mr. Lincoln.
You're already learning multi-pip spells? Oh, splendid! At the beginning of each round of combat, you gain a pip. You use these, like mana, to power spells. Some spells, like this one, take more than 1 pip to cast.
Right.
To use it, pass a turn. Or cast a 0 pip spell to build up your pip supply.
So we already have Ghoul now, so I think I'll go ahead and discard one of those. And then take out a couple of these weaker spells. I think I'm just gonna keep these two and then the healing spell just because we might need it, but that really depends. Alright, Mr. Lincoln, what you got for me?
You've met your professor. Great! You can train spells in your school for free, but to learn other school spells, you must spend training points. Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points. Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room to store items and decorate however you want. This is the boys' dorm here, and this is the girls' dorm. You can also use the Go Home button to reach your dorm room from anywhere. Once you get settled in, report to the headmaster.
Alright, well, looks like we have to talk to Merle Ambrose. What spell do we get from him? Because we just got Ghoul and Death Trap. So what is the next spell that we get from him?
You're officially enrolled now? Then let me formally welcome you with this new healing spell.
Oh.
Let me also introduce you to
We
our
get
resident
Pixie.
advisor, Abby K. Doodle. She can tell you all about our many electives when you have time. But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg. While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malistaire must be behind this. Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you might save Wizard City. Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malistaire's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you'd have, but there there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spell book yet, click on the book. Click on the...
Okay, I know how that works. And I don't think I'm gonna go talk to Abby. But yeah, I think that is a good place to leave off episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys will enjoy this series. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below. Make sure to subscribe with the notifications turned on so that you'll know whenever the next episode comes out. And also comment down below what your favorite thing about this series is going to be. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.